my mother.
Hey, say shut up, please.
Or what? Tell me, what will you do? What will you do?
Fight For Me is the movie I'm reviewing today, and this movie is produced by Ruth Kadiri. The writer of this movie is Chris, and the director of this movie is Liz Lloyd. Now, a quick recap of this movie is two neighbors who are always fighting. Now, they initiated their own children to fight their battle, always fighting with no cause. Now, their children do not even know why they are fighting. This is what this movie is about. Basketballs every day of the day, guys. You need to watch this movie on with Kadiri's YouTube channel. Very entertaining movie. You will really enjoy it. What I like about this movie, I'll start with the message, the storyline, and of course, you know, the lesson in this movie. You can't keep fighting your enemies all the time. Or sometimes you just have to give it up and leave it to God. Or sometimes leave vengeance to God, like we always say. I think you will learn that from this movie. And you can't keep fighting all your life. Fighting your enemies all your life. You will get tired. This is what this movie teaches you. You need to watch this movie on Ruth Kadiri's channel. You will really enjoy it. Next thing I like about this movie is the acting from the characters, as performances in general, directing, casting, and acting. I will start with Onyeka Mercy. She was really my character, well, she was really my favorite character that I enjoyed in this movie. Yeah, she was the character I really enjoyed. She was one of the mother of the two kids, and she brought her A game on. The insult, the fight, the energy. I mean, that should tell you how talented she is and how good she is. That should also mean that she's an experienced actress. So I really enjoy her a lot in this movie. Next is Annabel and Kelvin. I'll combine the two of them together. These two are beginners, so I'm just going to give them that grace. Their first movie together, the review I did on that movie, I said that I didn't enjoy them. They are new characters, they are not improving, they are not relatable. I said so many things about their character in that movie. This movie is still the same. That is how I feel about how they are acting. You know, it's not connecting with, it's not giving you that feel. If you watch Show Deck YouTube channel, they have a lot of, you know, secondary school movies, and you will see how those young actors brings their A game on. These two do not have that energy, they do not have that source, they do not give you that feel that you are watching a character. This is what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. So yeah, they are just there. There's nothing really you can pinpoint from their acting. And next character that I really love is their husband, you know, their mother's husbands. They also brought their A game on. If you know a character who is good, you will know. So their acting, their husband's acting was really good. I enjoyed it. Another character that I love was Kelvin's mother. Pardon me, I really do not know her name. You know, Kelvin's mother, the woman was also very good in this movie. She brought her A game on. Her energy was matching Mercy, Onyeka's energy, the insult, the fight. She brought her A game on. I enjoyed her role very much. I like about this movie, location and cinematography. Location was really good. For the school scene, we've seen this school before, they've used this school before. Yeah, the school is pretty okay. The house or the estate they use, I've not seen this estate before in the movie. Don't know. If I have, you will know. You already know I don't play with my location and cinematography. Location was good. The estate was good. The houses they used was really good, refreshing. This is what I'm talking about. Where it was raining and both Kelvin and Annabel were stuck in that uncompleted building was really good. It was night scene, but you could see their faces. The cinematography was really good. Too much unnecessary color grading for this movie. Night scene, every vision was seen where both mothers were looking for their children. That scene was also nice. I could see the cinematography perfectly done. Don't blind us with darkness. Let's know what we are watching in the night. Yes, and I particularly, I really love that so much. So location and cinematography was really nice, and especially when they were fighting on the street, and also when it was raining. I don't know if it was fake rain or it was actually raining on that day. I don't know how they did it, but yeah, that scene was also very nice. I really appreciated that scene so much. So those two scenes were my favorites, and those are the things I love about this movie. Another thing I love about this movie were the dialogues between the two mothers, and of course also Kelvin and Annabel. Their dialogues was nice, especially their mothers. The insult back to back, the conflict back to back. I just enjoyed their dialogue. Like, they were not over talking over themselves. This one will talk, this one will wait and give it to this one will talk, this one will talk. You could hear both women giving it to each other, and that was really good. I appreciate that a lot. Like, nobody was talking over themselves. Exactly. That same applies to Kelvin and Annabel dialogues as well. In as much as they were fighting a lot, we could hear both parties on different times, and that is really what I really appreciate that a lot. Like, when two people are talking at the same time, who do you hear? You hear nobody. Also, I appreciate the fighting scenes in the school. That was really nice. The destruction of properties, I really appreciate. They put a little effort in those scenes. I really love that. The goes between Kelvin and Annabel in the school, I enjoyed that as well. And lastly but not the least thing I love about this movie is the time. Like, Ruth, I like that. Don't waste our time, man. Time is money. Like, now data we they use watch this movie. I appreciate that a lot. This movie is on point, on time. Like, you are gone. You watch the movie, you enjoy the two young stars, and you are gone. Like, so yeah, I really appreciated that a lot. The timing was really good. It's not even 1 hour 40 minutes long. No. And the storyline is perfect. The time perfect, cinematography good, location on point, the school scene on point. So yeah, basically guys, those are the things I really enjoy about this movie. Those are the things I like about this movie. What I don't like about this movie, let me start with the scene of the rain. In as much as I said the rain scene is my favorite scene because of the cinematography of that scene, as well as whether the rain was fake or it was, mother nature. I don't know how they did it, but that scene was really cool. The dialogue there, I wasn't really connecting. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I don't like about that scene was that after that scene, the next scene was the kids going back home. Bandage was still there. The next scene that he went home with the same dress, the bandage was not there. What happened? The parents, the mother did not ask him about the bandage. Nobody asked what happened to his head, or what happened. Like, we lost source of track of that event. Fight, the kids ran away. That's how they were trying to let us know, even though they did not tell us how or what happened to the kids, that the both of them ended up in the same uncompleted building. Do you get my point? Like, it's confusing. We saw both mothers and the kids fighting. Next scene, they were looking for them. Next scene, the both kids were in an uncompleted building. Why? What happened? Did they run from the house? Is that it? Okay, they ran from the house. After rain beat them and they are stuck up in an uncompleted building, both of them went home. Kelvin had a scar or whatever because he had a bandage on his head, which means he had a problem with his head. After that scene, he had that bandage on his head. He got home, the next scene, the bandage was not on his head. His mother did not ask him, where is the bandage, what happened to his head? Nothing. Like, it's confusing. What happened to all those little details? Connect the dots to some of these things. If he was not having problem with his head, there was no need to bandage his head in that raining scene, or for the next scene the bandages vanish. No, now, no. Then that same rain scene, Annabel's hair was tattered, was rough, was not smooth, everything, makeup was bad. Then next scene she also returned home. The hair is smoothly laid. She looks really good. From where to where? What happened, guys? Little detail. I'm like, you're confusing us. It's as if they filmed when they got back home before the rain beat them. You know sometimes they've had to film certain things and then come and connect it. I think that's what they did, but yeah, that was, I wasn't, no. Nice scene again where the mothers were looking for their kids. Now, what happened to the fathers? Why are the fathers not worried about their kids? So they left everything to the mother. So that was one thing I did not like. Last but not the least thing that I do not like about this movie is the costume. I'm talking about Annabelle's costume or this movie. I'm not talking about the school costume, and also Kelvin. Are they adolescents or adults? Which one is it? Are they kids? Are they teenagers or adults? Which one is it? Because looking at Annabelle's costume in this movie, it speaks somebody who is in the university, first year in university. Her costume, I wasn't really happy with what she was wearing in this movie. She could have dressed down. She was dressing up, and I'm like, nah. I personally did not enjoy their costume at all. I'm not talking about the school. The school costume was perfect. I'm talking about when they are outside of the school. Yeah, basically those are the things I do not like about this movie. On that note, I'll give it a 5/10, just because I like the beautiful faces of Annabel and Kelvin. They are two young stars. They will learn as time progresses. You watch the first one I did on them, I was like, these two cannot act. But with this, they have improved. So I'm hoping that the third movie they do together, it will be much better than this one as was. So yes, I also like the fact that Ruth always outsources. She always brings in new characters. She gives chances, just like Uche and Nancy as well. They like grooming people. They like giving us new faces as well. So I really appreciate producers who give chances to people to bring their talent, if you believe you have a talent. So yeah, on that note, kudos to Ruth. She's doing well. We want new faces. I mean, they are getting old. Our legends are getting older, so obviously we need to start grooming the young ones who have passion for acting. So I really appreciate Ruth for that, obviously, as well as Nancy. The more you are, the more you learn from experience. So I'm hoping that in the next few months they improve in that aspect. But aside that, their pretty face, their cute faces, their cute acting was really good. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick review. I appreciate you. And also, if you are new to my channel, please support the channel by subscribing, watching till the end, leave your review, or tell me a movie you think I should review them. You want my opinion on them. And also bear in mind that I review movie based on how the characters on the movie make me feel. So they are not general consensus or how people feel. These are my personal thoughts and how I relate with them movies. So guys, again, thank you so much. I'll see you all in my next movie review.